Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven first down. Jackson going to keep it himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happened so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Slot man in motion left. Woo! And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it.
He gets free. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Jackson now. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Wanarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Up the middle they go. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Over here. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On second down, they'll run. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Eating the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. Powering forward, he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. That's exactly what their head coach does here, and it certainly pays off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Down, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We are through. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson looking to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from...
And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg?
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. The kicking team up for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Jackson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. A good down, it's an incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Vikings looking for 3. Bring out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. His kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
He was started on by Carlton Davis. A gain of 7. And a Ravens 1st down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now a give up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. And this one is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
Now a run on first down. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick with him again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw, McCarthy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and You're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
That is caught. to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Ravens 28, Vikings 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The tight end Fant in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Has some room inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Jackson now. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Walker, touchdown Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens will take over possession here at the 44.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.